Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be an interesting tutorial of an interior design sketch demonstrating the use of imported texture images rather than drawing or replicating our own realistic materials. This tutorial is particularly beneficial for those who may struggle with material sketching. Simultaneously, this method offers significant time efficiency and user friendliness. Anyone can effortlessly follow these instructions to produce stunning conceptual sketches within a defined time frame. This video will be fast forwarded, so if you wish to follow along and draw alongside, be sure to adjust the playback speed accordingly. So without further ado, let's get started. So firstly, I have already made a sketch, a perspective sketch, and now it's in another layer, a new layer. So first, let's start with the wooden slab texture on the wall. I have already downloaded a texture right here. So I'm reducing the opacity and using the distort option under the move tool button. I am adjusting all the sides according to the shape, and I just erased the extra. Now I have taken another material, a concrete material for the walls. I reduced the opacity and using the distort option, I am just adjusting the corners according to the shape of the object. That is my walls. So I'm just placing the corners of the materials to the corners of the walls, and I am erasing the extra. There you go. So the reason why I have fast forwarded is because these are a bit self-explanatory and it's very easy. So I think even you will be able to do it within minutes. So you just have to get in all the downloaded images and place it according to the objects and erase the extra. I'm doing the same thing with the flooring as well. I've chosen a light wooden texture and I'm placing it according to the perspective. And I'm selecting all the extra and erasing them. There you go. And same for the carpet as well. So I have chosen a picture with 4 photo frames. I'm selecting one of it using the rectangle toolbar and erasing the extra, and I am placing it like that. I'm duplicating the same thing and placing it on another box. Now I'm importing the same image and choosing another photo frame, and I'm repeating the same process for another photo frame. So I'm just using one image for 2 photo frames. So this is again time consuming. At the same time, it looks like I have used a lot of images for the photo frames behind. So it depends on what color palette that you are going for. If you're going for a more colorful one, then you can select a lot of other pictures as well, but I'm keeping it slightly monotone and contrasting at the same time. So I have imported an image of the curtain now. I'm selecting just the curtain. I'm going to inverse the selection and erase it. and I'm duplicating it, and using the distort option I'm mirroring the same thing on the other side. You can adjust it accordingly. So even the chandelier, I have downloaded an image for it from Pinterest. So I'm freehand selecting it because I wasn't able to automatic select. All the lines were really thin. I'm erasing the extra and placing it at the center, and what I'm doing is I'm creating this effect called multiple effect, which you can find under each layer, which will make the object look like a part of the sketch. It will dissolve with the sketch and it wouldn't look like it is left out, or it looks like a cutout, like a collage. See, you'll find it here under the layer option, and I just converted this spot as well to a multiply effect. And now I alpha locked the wooden slat layer, increased its opacity back to its original state, and I'm giving it its shade. So the shading is mandatory because if you just leave the sketch as it is, it's going to look like a collage, like many images collaged together. It wouldn't look like one. It would look a little bit like the same image, but then if you want to make it better, if you want to make it look like a sketch format, then you will have to shade on it. I am using the usual, the flat brush pen, and using the various shades of the same tone of the wall. I'm just giving it its shade at the corners like this, just making it slightly darker. So now you will see that it is slowly starting to get its effect. I'm just making it whiter or brighter on the middle where the light is going to fall from the window, and darker at the corners. The same with the floors as well. I'm selecting a darker shade and I'm coloring the corners of it. And for the carpet as well, the right side is dark and the middle side is white. I'm doing the same thing for the curtains as well. So all these individual items that we cut out separately and erased the excess, I just converted all of them to this multiply effect. So you can see that it is slightly transparent and it kind of gels with the rest of the sketch, so that is why I do that. And if you just shade over it, it will get its density and you will be good to go. And now I'm giving some thickness for the photo frames. Both at the side and the bottom. So it looks like it has some density. And now I'm concentrating on the ceiling. It's the same drill. You just need to use a flat brush pen. Keep changing the tones of the same color, light to dark, and then start shading the corners darker to define the object So right here we are defined the ceiling. I just undid it because it looked a bit messy, so I'm redoing it again. This is the advantage of Procreate, guys. You can undo if you're not happy with it and redo it again, or if you're not happy with the whole layer, you can just delete it or hide the layer and start off with a new layer. It's very handy. And now for the light, long pressing on the shade of the light, and I'm coloring the whole thing because it has to look like a sketch. Make sure to make all of your objects look more sketchy rather than realistic. If not, it's not going to look like a sketch if you put it all together. So basically I am using all the shades of this chandelier to give it some depth. I am using the technical pen and a black color. I am just making the outline for the chandelier because it didn't look defined. So I thought I will just give it a thin outline around it, so that we know what's going on here. See, once you start giving this outline, it slightly looks sketchy rather than looking like an imported image or a collage. Guys, you can also experiment with a lot of other effects as well. You can use other brushes, you can make some sides lighter, some sides darker, or on the objects. You can just experiment with it as you wish. This is just your platform and you have the freedom to do whatever you want to. And on a new layer, I'm just giving this white shade on the bulbs to make it look elevated from the rest of the chandelier. I think this should do. And now I am selecting the sofa. Same drill for the sofa as well. I'm just selecting the upper part of the sofa, and in a new layer I'm just going to color drop a color. I'm going to color drop, say, a beige color, and with the flat brush pen, darkening one side and lightening the other side. Guys, if you want to learn how to shade individual items, you can go back to my previous videos, or you can go to the tutorials playlist and you can see a lot of tutorials in it, and you can watch them before watching this sketch, because I have taught a lot of tips in those videos which would be really helpful for you. So if you haven't watched it yet, please go back and watch it. I'm making the legs. So for the sofa, you can watch the realistic chair video that I made on the very beginning. That would be really useful for you. So all the tutorials that I make are very beginner friendly, so make sure to watch all the videos. And I am also not a pro. I am learning every day, and whatever I learn I love to teach you guys. So that is why my cover video says let's learn together. So I don't want to be very selfish and not show you whatever I've known. Whatever I teach might not be pro, but then whatever I know I want to let everyone or whoever who's trying to learn more, it will be really helpful for them. So I'm hoping that I help you guys on that way. So now I'm selecting the plant and I color dropped a color, and using the technical pen I'm just outlining the leaves here. See, it gives an interesting effect just to make the plant stand out a little bit, because I thought that area was dark, so I gave a white outline. And now I'm starting to give the shadows. Shadow is very important, you guys. It defines the whole sketch. It makes the whole sketch look so crisp and very well defined. So make sure to give your shadows. If not, your image is going to look a bit 2D, which you don't want. So don't skip on the shadows. It's very easy. I'm just using the soft brush pen and shading with a slight pressure. Don't give too much pressure. Treat your pen like a pencil, like don't give too much pressure, but a slight pressure will be enough. And just be really flexible and make sure you give the shadows for all the objects. And now I am giving some depth to the carpet using the flat brush pen, and I am giving the shadows for the carpet as well. I've just pushed the shadow layer to the very beginning so that it can overlap all the layers and you can see the shadows very clearly. I think I've missed out on the curtain rod, so I'm just color dropping a yellow, and with dark yellow, light yellow, white and black, I'm just going to shade it using the flat brush pen to give that golden metallic effect. There you go. You have got your beautiful sketch, and this is it, you guys. I hope you learned something new in this video. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. And if you did, please make sure to comment down below what you liked the most about this video, and also if you would like any other tutorial using the same effect, using the same procedure, or if you want any other tutorial that you would wish to learn, I will come up with it for the next video. And make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Most of them are viewing my videos but then haven't subscribed to it, so please make sure to subscribe and support my channel. And yeah, that is it for today's video, you guys. I will see you in my next video. Until then, always keep smiling because it reduces a lot of stress.